Godrej Industries is one of the largest companies within the Godrej Group, a conglomerate with revenues in excess of 9,000 crore. It's a company which has its own industrial chemicals business. It's a leading player in oleochemicals industry. It has sizable investments in real estate in the form of Godrej Properties, Godrej Consumer on the consumer side, and Godrej Agrovet, which is on the agri side. It's historically been a company which has successfully incubated, grown, and at a relevant point in time spun off the businesses which it has incubated once they come up to a relatively sizable scale. We have seen historically Godrej Consumer, which today is one of the largest companies within the group, which was hived off into a separate company at the turn of the century. Godrej Properties is one such company which got listed in the 2000s. Now we have Godrej Agrovet, which in terms of revenue is close to 4,000 crore, unlisted at this point in time, and which has grown to a sizable scale over the last few years. More recently, we are incubating two relatively new businesses. One is our foray into the retail space in the form of Nature's Basket, and the other one is our foray into the seeds business, which is being incubated under Godrej Agrovet. Under the current environment, we have seen some amount of deficit on the rainfall front. While it does have an overall impact on the economy of the country, when I look at this aspect from a Godrej Industries prism, the fact that we are a conglomerate with interests in varied sectors like property development, the agri sector, the consumer sector, as well as the oleochemical sector, actually presents in itself a de-risking mechanism, and our presence in multiple sectors is something which stands us in good stead during these times.